But what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. Progress over perfect. Being better than who you was yesterday. It's all about giving that 5% to change your 100 as long as you starting something new and better than who you was. So I'm at this. So
where your mic?
Right here. I got it clipped on today.
Okay.
Found my clip. So first thing we're gonna talk about is confidence. So is you breathing in it, speaking with it, walking with it, even on the days you feel low, bro. So how does confidence look in your life, man?
I'm confident as fuck. I feel like you gotta be like what does it look like in my life? Like I think recently I've gotten a lot more confident because I've been like really heavy in the gym and
Yes,
just taking
sir.
care of yourself. You start seeing different results, whether it's like clear skin, your body going down, or even just getting more attention. Like that definitely boosts my confidence. And I think that anytime you're doing something to better your life, you're gonna get more confident because it's not all a look thing, you know. Sometimes it's being confident in your finances, being confident in your swag or how you know what I'm saying. So I think it's I'm confident as hell. Like ladies, y'all like confidence? Then y'all like me. Y'all see where I'm at. But what about you, bro? How does confidence like impact
That's
your
a fact.
life?
I think, not even to be corny, I feel like I was born with that shit, and that's just because that's something my pops instilled in me from when I was young. First of all, I'm sure it's cooler what it is. So you gotta walk with you towards motherfucker in that room. That's really what I've been doing. Not to confuse it with cockiness, because it's weird looking.
I,
Oh no, my fault.
no, I was thinking it.
But
I don't like the hairline. Like it's too much going on. I don't like it.
a little head for a big body.
You like the stuff of Beetlejuice, a little shrunken head.
Yo, word of my dad, bro. Word of my dad. But yeah, yo. But nah, confidence, just speaking with it, walking with it. Even on days I feel low, I mean, like my son said, just doing shit that makes you feel confident. You don't always have to look like the situation. That's something I'm
Facts.
trying to keep learning. Like this jacket, so I ain't gonna lie, I was not in the financial means to buy a jacket, but I bought that motherfucker and I'm walking with this bitch on, you feel me? So getting that haircut even when you don't feel like it, if the ladies keeping your nails done, keeping your hair done, you don't have to look like the situation. So I just feel like overall just making sure you feel like you're that nigga or that female, every day.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And confidence really comes from within. Like,
Facts.
but I agree. When you look better, you feel better.
Yes,
Like,
bro.
I really do think it starts with your appearance, if nothing else. And that don't mean you gotta rock mad name brand and be the flyest one in the crib, but take that time, take a shower in the morning, do a little morning routine, put on
Yeah.
clothes that fit, that's not just draping on you. And the reality is, when you look a certain way, people gonna treat you a certain way.
No,
If
that's a
you look
fact.
like a bum, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna tell you I don't got $1 for you. You feel me? But if you walking head held high, it don't matter if you wearing like a $15 outfit. Like
And
your
that's even
confidence gonna
towards
speak.
women, bro. It like when you speak with demeanor and character, and that you belong there, bro, you get treated like you belong there.
Facts.
Honestly, it opens more doors for you.
Facts.
Whereas like you said, waking up instead of laying in that bed, feeling sorry for yourself, wake up, even if you don't know what the hell you're gonna get into today. Wake up, brush your teeth, wash your face, cook you a good meal. And I learned that too, bro. My pops told me this: romanticize your life.
Facts.
Listen to your favorite song in the morning. You don't have to do anything to impact anybody. No, focus on you. Like I said, you're gonna die alone in your casket. Put your favorite song in the morning, get in that workout, and even if you don't want to get in that workout, get in that morning run, whatever, get a little bit of exercise. Not first of all, some days, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I've been slacking, but when I don't feel like working out, but I do it anyway, you feel like that. Nigga, oh
Facts.
my yo, I feel like I could
Facts.
knock out a 6'5" nigga in weight. I don't
Facts.
care if you in my weight class, none of that. Respectfully.
Yes, you hit the nail on the head. Doing the things that you don't want to do, I feel like that builds crazy confidence
Yes.
in any level. That's a fact.
Or and even build off that, my folks interrupt, but taking that first step in terms of what you were scared to do.
Word.
Respectfully, bro, if you wasn't here, I would have packed up and went the fuck home. All these people, I'm not doing it. But we sitting in this motherfucker, and yeah, I see some eyes on me, but and what you gonna say? Type shit.
And it's
Like,
like once you start editing and you able to drop this third episode, it's gonna feel great. I know it's still great to be able to drop the first two. Like like confidence come from within, and I feel like if you don't have that first thing, you ain't really gonna have too much in general. Like
yeah,
people could sense when there's no confidence. Like that's why you see ugly as like, forget ugly. Think about people with whack music. Think of you know who come to mind? Little Uzi, because Little Uzi he not that his music is whack, but he came out doing that weird alternative shit in a time where nobody was really doing that. You know how much confidence it takes to be like, oh, this is lit. Like this is from my community. This shit is lit. This shit's fire. And it's like, bro, it's like, it not matter. Like that was not the type of vibes that
That
people
nigga
was
got a
on. But the
diamond.
confidence in his music and the confidence in himself, and even with just the nigga that he is, the way he dressed, like everybody loved him though. For me, everybody fuck with
Nigga got
Uzi. Everybody love
a
Uzi.
diamond tattooed in his face and pulled Jatavia. Baby, come
And
to me.
pulled
What are
a
you talking?
city girl. Bro pulled a city girl. And it's not a lot of niggas who could say nothing about Uzi. People, he got a fan base like internationally. Like it's not even
Nah, that's
just
a
the
fact.
US. And that is a big part of him having confidence. Imagine if the nigga already should. No shade. He already should though.
Fuck you, nigga.
Like imagine
Nah,
he
but you,
should
that's
and
why, yeah,
like
bro. Even talking to women though too, like,
facts.
bro, you could talk to a 10 and feeling like, okay, she's already out your league, but what do you leaving, what do you already telling yourself? Oh, you're not good enough to talk to this bitch.
Facts.
You feel me? Whereas, nigga, you walk like you that, nigga, you going, bro,
She gonna fold.
she gonna eat your dick. Oh, she's gonna be definitely on your body, you feel me? Giving you everything that you wanted to do.
She going.
She going,
She
bro.
going.
She going. Now,
Nah,
speaking
but
of females and all that, bro, how you feel about the 50-50 concept? I mean, I know you're not in a relationship right now, so just what you think about the concept in general? Bitches thinking, oh, if you want to fuck with me, you gotta at least meet me halfway or pay some type of the bill. And honestly, 50-50 is I don't mind 50-50, but if anything, females are focusing on, you gotta pay for all my wants and needs. How you feel about that?
oh, I am in so much agreement to 50-50, especially because, bro, I'm not a man. Like, I don't even know why men deal with that because I don't, especially in this economy, I don't understand how men do the whole, oh, I'm going to pay everything. Okay, that's y'all traditional monogamous stature or whatever. You're going 50-50 with me. Like I'm not gonna be doing everything. I have a girlfriend, a wife, not a child. Like I'm sorry. Like I don't want no kids because I don't want to be 100 for nobody, and that's just real.
That's
My
real
thing is,
shit.
I go 50-50 with my bros. If I'm out with my bros, shit, I don't mind paying for entry if you pay for some drinks, or it's gonna be a day where you pay for the Uber, another day I pay for it. I expect that in any aspect of my life. So it's no way, personally, it's no way that I'm a like pursue something to where it's just expected that I pay for everything. I don't think that's fair in any relationship personally. But I also feel like do what work for your household. For me, like if
Mm,
do what work for your household. I'm not nobody to say it's wrong, but it's not for me. Or 50-50 is for me. What about you?
I agree. First of all, like you said, I don't got no children, so I'm not expected. First of all, it's not even it's all audacity that goes behind the concept for me. Who do you think I am to be paying all your bills, all for everything you want for your wants and your needs? Because the bill you need crib over your head, you need what to eat. So I'm paying for all that plus your wants and needs. Now you want every person all that. First of all, I feel like women live within their means. That's two. That's one. And two, bro, I mean, like I said, I don't mind helping out and shit, but I'm not about to fully take care of you, so I don't mind 50-50. Shit. And I feel like if you in a real relationship, bro, it's never 50-50. It's 70-30, it's eighty
Facts,
twenty,
facts.
And that's in any standpoint. Like, it's been times my girl left her job, now I'm the sole provider, and times where, I didn't,
He too cool. I'm sorry.
I'm
All he
here.
needed was a little cigarette in his mouth.
No, bro, flip his head. He got a whole crew with him. That's what I'm trying to do.
Right. Not a crew, a posse.
Nah, yo. But,
Yo.
but yeah, y'all, it's been times like I said, my girl had to pick me up, you feel me, and be more financially responsible and handle that aspect. So I'm cool with that. Like I said, it's just all about give and take and what works better for your household. And even not in terms of money, like sometimes the female is the more better one financially, or might be the one to handle most of the compensations, whatever the case may be. Don't let anybody or anyone or social media tell you this what has to go on in your relationship in your life. Because at the end of the
Facts.
day, you know you and you know what's supposed to work for you.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
fuck all that bullshit, man.
And one thing I will say about the whole 100-0 thing is that I feel like it gives a power dynamic to the person who's doing the 100. And I don't think nobody should be in that situation. Like, think about, well, I don't want to speak on like all cultures, but I've seen personally in certain cultures, like especially living in India, the father or the man of the house is doing everything, but he's also telling the wife everything that she can and can't do. She don't really have no say so in certain decisions, or it doesn't matter if he cheat because he's doing 100% of the work. I don't think anybody should settle for that. Again, if it worked for your household, then cool beans. But I don't think that having somebody take care of you is worth like all
And it's crazy because the sad part is, bro, it depends on the female. Like, honestly, nowadays, the common 2026 female, bro, with the bird brain, you gonna do everything and take care of me and I'm gonna fuck off. And what the fuck you gonna do, nigga? Type shit.
But see, I don't know if that's like more on the woman or more on the guy, because a woman can only do what you allow them to do. There was a very, very long time in history where women could not work. So the dynamic was the man was paying for everything and the woman just had to sit down and shut up. So it's like, if the man is still paying for everything, but these women is not sitting down and shutting up, is it like that the man changed? I mean, the woman definitely changed, but like the man still have
Bro, the
the
man, the men apparently these days dressing like studs. They definitely changed too. So I feel like they
we just
got a
in a different
little,
world.
yeah, it is low. They got a little, both definitely changed. I wouldn't say the men got a little, not softer, but the whole sassy trend and all that, it doesn't fit all the niggas, but I can kind of see it. So I feel like a lot of people are more softer in their relationships for the men, and these women though, like I said, like you remember the Twitch 2019, ever since Octavia and them came out, nigga, it was a whole new world. So it does depend on the woman and the nature of the relationship, like you said.
And me personally, like I'm all for women taking advantage of these niggas. Like I'm very pro
Bro,
woman.
nah,
I love women.
that's a
Like I
fact.
feel like women deserve this. Like it's been way too many years. Like and we've seen it in like with parents or with
Facts.
just grandparents and all types of stuff. Like I listen, if you going trick, I mean if you going to get that nigga.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro, I'm agree with you on that.
Yeah,
Don't say
like
it ain't me, cause it never will be, but
it'll
be
never be
easy.
me, but it's
Be
like
easy,
I'm
my
here
bro.
for it. Like I'm here for it. This is what y'all deserve. Act right.
Nah, that's a
I
fact.
don't even like men. Like
Nah, bro, I'm really fucking niggas, bro. Especially how bad they do women. Ugh, it's
yeah.
disgusting.
Like, bro, these niggas are, and then it's like it's not like they're not still horrible. Like I see cases all the time. Niggas is just cheating to cheat. They just like they hitting women, which I think is such a soft pussy ass thing to do. Like
Yeah.
trying to
That's really
control
getting
them.
more, like, that's
You're weird.
honestly getting more
Like, and then it's like y'all also be
back to
girly. Like I was just at the gym today, right? And I'm talking to this girl. We just cool. We talk all the time. Like it's no secret that we're mad cool. The nigga he gonna come, he interjects our convo, stand in between me and her, and basically start talking to her. And I'm like, yo, you good? I'm like, yo, you good? He like, nah, conversation done. I'm like, conversation not done. We having a conversation. But my thing is, I've also seen her talk to several other men, and he's never done that. But because I'm a female or I'm a woman or
mm,
whatever, you do that to you feel tough with me, and I feel like that's some pussy ass new age nigga
no,
shit.
that really is.
Because any other nigga be like, oh, all right, she talking
It
to a girl, all
it
right, let her
don't
do her.
matter, bro. Yo,
Mind you, they at work. Like, bro,
that's a fact.
tighten up.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a fact. And I say this to say, my girl got two BDs, whatever the case may be. They, and she told me too, they felt more type of way because I'm a girl. And I'm thinking like, yo, for a man, that is so backwards. Because if anything, it's like, nigga, that's a female, whatever the case may be. Like, I can get it back on my dick whenever. But she's like, all right, they would try, but it's like, okay, cool. Whereas another man, testosterone, nigga, that's your enemy right there. Like,
Thank
I'm putting
you.
my bro dick
Thank
nugget
you.
in this bitch. What is like, bro? They know that's really a real thing,
I don't
bro.
think they feel more intimidated by women. I feel like they feel like they feel more tougher with a woman because in most cases, and no disrespect, but like, bro, you are short. Most men is probably just staturally bigger than you. Honestly, most men is still bigger than me, and I'm pretty big. Feel me? Like, and I feel like they just feel like a more power dynamic. Like, yeah, I'm a man. Like I don't know, these niggas just be corny and just like weird. But regardless, I'm so here for women doing what they gotta do. Hurt these niggas' feelings, please.
It's so crazy though that they really pump their chest and think shit sweet. Like then I back up this 4-5 with me when that way. What you gonna do? Now I put you down in my height. But now that
Like
shit really is a thing. It's crazy though, cause I seen some shit on TikTok this other day, bro, in the gym, and instead of a dyke, bro, it was two men, and
they set her up.
nah,
Oh,
instead of a dyke, it was two men. That was at the gym,
oh,
and like this one woman was like, nah, I don't know. They said the nigga really made up the whole shit in his head, but was looking at this nigga, and then the nigga who was looking at this nigga was working out cool. Some nigga came behind them, was watching them, walked up to her, tried to get her number. She dubbed the nigga, and then he like went back. And then she went back to looking at the other nigga, the first nigga. They bro, I ain't gonna lie, it's like a confidence thing. Like they really think they so entitled to just get whatever the fuck they want, and that's scary. That entitlement is scary. That leads
Yes,
to women getting raped, sexually
exactly.
assaulted. Oh, you're not gonna give me a number? I bitch, I got something for you. It's the fact that they naturally need to humble a woman, bro. In
And
any
that's so
regard,
weird.
it's
And that's
weird,
so weird. But won't. But then y'all be so bigging up on men and ready to
bro.
praise a man and make sure you standing tall and talking a certain way with a man. Like, is y'all gay?
No, bro, that's yo. I promise you, bro.
Is
Even
y'all
down
gay?
to when I got to know with her BD, bro. He was really bucking up at me on all that. Eventually, he stopped. But when her cousin came around, a cousin, grown ass man, like 6 foot, he
Quiet,
bro, quiet,
quiet.
getting back in the car, and then tried to get in the car, reverse and hit me.
Oh,
I said, what you said, fuck me for?
what you saying? Like, go handle. Like, and it's so like that's just so sad. And that's
Bro,
why like my dislike for niggas is so much deeper than like attraction. Like that's already set in stone. But like y'all just like I just feel like men be so weird. They be insecure. They have this
no, it's
entitlement. Y'all
definitely,
overly horny. Like just chill out.
it's definitely,
Like, oh, I'm sorry, girl.
no, it's definitely insecurity though,
It's
bro.
it's a no, you good, girl. I'm sorry. Just sit on my lap. Sit on your I sit on your coat. You sit on my lap. Listen, I like them all. Yeah, light skin, dark skin, short.
Yo, but yes, bro, it's definitely. I don't know what's wrong with these bitches. I mean, these niggas.
Nah, we're but that's just the world we live in. We got a whole and honestly, that's why I honestly respect softer niggas more than anything. Like soft in the sense of like
Emotionally intent and available. Like
exactly,
you know how they. Like I ain't saying you gotta be a bitch, and that's why I love my pops, bro, because he been taught my brother like real niggas. They tell you, oh no, don't cry, don't show none of your emotions. Real niggas don't cry none of that. My pops always told us, you can cry. Even my brothers, I got two brothers, you know that. You can cry, you can be in touch with your emotions. Nah, that's not making you softer than the next nigga, but it's showing emotional intelligence. I
exactly,
know what I'm feeling. I know how I'm feeling is valid, and I can express that effectively and communicate with that with you instead of trying to be hard all the time. And most niggas, bro, honestly, you forcing it, 'cause that is not you, bro. You know you
that's
want to cry
not
right now. You
you.
know how you feeling, but you feel like you gotta tough up, and that shit is crazy.
Like, bro,
You
shed
know,
a tear. It's alright.
bro, shut it dead, bro. It ain't shit but emotional maturity. But yeah, so we talked about masculine versus feminine energy. I think like now we can segue into communication without ego, and that goes with everybody, bro. And I ain't gonna
Wait,
lie,
you said community what?
communication without ego,
Okay.
and it's crazy because first of all, I didn't realize, but no, I always realized that I had a lot of pride. So sometimes I don't want to talk to you because I naturally feel like I'm right and you wrong. So when you should talk about, you know what the fuck you did. But it's why I really love and value my relationship because, bro, we communicate so effectively. And if you could just put your pride down and really have respect for the person and fuck relationships, you gotta do with your partner, but with everybody, bro. When I tell you, you're gonna heal so many more relationships and just build better bonds with people. That's the thing I feel like you're really good at too, though. You're really good at communication. I ain't gonna lie, in all senses.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, just being able to talk and then speak with like it's okay to be in tech with your emotions, gang. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to feel like being softer was pussy. So I used to bottle all my emotions in. And sometimes you grow up and you realize what that stems from. So I realized what that stems from just my parents not I can't say not necessarily being around, but they was kinda in and out the hospital when I was growing up. So I used to put my feelings on the back burner. So when it was time for me to express my shit, it was like, nah, you good, like ain't shit to really talk about. I'm gonna be alright. So now it's like I carry that with me. I'm gonna still be alright. But it's okay to speak, speak of how you feeling, be emotionally and temple with it and careful with your words. And as long as you can speak clearly and articulate your feelings, it's no power in that. You're not losing any power within doing that. So yeah.
So, like, what do you feel like was the pivotal point in your relationship that really helped you with your communication? Assuming that it wasn't the best communication to start off.
Well, she usually just talk. Like she was well, first I would say that I was like a little nigga, bro. I used to feel away and then not talk for hours. Which is an anxious attachment style I learned because I'm trying to run away from the problem instead of diving with it head on. So she used to be like, bro, you're not talking, you're not saying shit. And I used to be like, bro, well, even if I do say something, I feel like I'm either gonna get shut down or I'm not gonna get heard. So just, I think more so her reassuring me that no matter what, we're gonna be in a safe place. We're gonna be fine as long as we can both, talk level-headedly without disrespect. Because I feel like that's the thing with niggas, or the masculine energy in your relationship is disrespect. Oh, I feel like when I talked, you didn't hear me, or you put me down, so now I never talk to you again. Like cheating. A bitch cheat on me once, now I'm going to disrespect every female I encounter, all that, which is also a weak mindset. So I think that's what it was. And then from there, especially when you can dissect your problem, I feel like a lot of people just tip tap or tiptoe around the fact that, oh, I'm perfect, whatever the case may be, not realizing what flaws they have, and then it creates so much problem within that. So it was just her providing the reassurance I needed to make sure it was a safe space for me to feel like, okay, let me communicate, because even if we do, we'll be fine afterwards.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. So, like, do you feel like you practice that in your other relationships too, or it's kind of just like with your girl for right now?
Nah. Mostly with my girl. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of bad at communication. It, like I said, like I know we talked about it last time. I'm quick to cut my bitch off versus my men's. With that, it's just like I just don't tolerate no bullshit. Now, not to say you can't communicate, but I feel like I said, in any relationship, if I feel like if I do say something and you say some dumb shit or something that I'm not trying to hear, which is could be week two, I'm not trying to hear it, then I'll cut it off. But I feel like I'm kind of rambling. I feel like I could do better at it. Honestly, I'm most strong with my female, but yeah, for example, one of my men's got the same tattoo as me, and and then when I first of all, I ain't gonna lie, now how I handled it could have been some little nigga shit, but I didn't really confront him for a minute because I was just like, what the fuck? And when I did, it was honestly like weeks later. I will say that when I did confront him, his response was, "I didn't even realize I got the same tattoo as me." Mind you, this person has been in my house. We tagged. I got a tattoo gun. If you know, we tagged each other. We talked about tattoos all the time and what the work we got done. So he got damn near the same thing I got on damn near the same arm in the same place.
Yeah.
So for your reasoning to be that, oh, you didn't know, which is really weak to me, it was like, okay, well, with that being said, I tried. You said some dumb shit, so no further communication has to be said type shit. So I feel like it depends on the nature of my relationship. Overall, it could be stronger. And it just depends on, and this might sound crazy, of who I value in my life and how I value. Like me and you, we could talk forever and there's never gonna be no problems because I feel like we have that bond. But like I feel like if I just met you and like you, or I don't know, like you and I high or top priority on my list, and it's not really shit to talk about. That makes sense.
I mean, at least you're reflective on it. And you know that about yourself, though. You feel me? And sometimes things is, I mean, if it's not worth the conversation for you, then it wouldn't be a good conversation anyway.
Type shit. Or yeah, and especially if you are expecting like a negative outcome too, though. I think that's what I do. I expect you to say some dumb shit, so it's like why bring it up in the first place. Whereas if I don't say anything, who knows what you're gonna say?
I think that's why it's important to like communicate also not only for the other person but for yourself. Like, because sometimes you gotta just get it off your chest or just be heard. And I don't know, the way like I approach communication is that I just feel like more times than none, people aren't intentionally trying to do something wrong. But we are human and we do things wrong that bothers people or hurt each other feelings and shit like that. So for me, it's easier to y'all, y'all good. Y'all not in the frame for nothing. Why did they just do that?
I think you thought you about to knock this shit down.
They just I'm gonna say it just threw me off. But yeah, like that's how I approach communication. Is just like trying to go on with a blank space. So like most times, especially if it's somebody that you care about, they're not intentionally going out their way to do some fuck shit. But we still just do fuck shit sometimes. And I would want people to have grace with me with things that I'm like in places where I'm going wrong. So it's only right for me to also have that same grace with other people. You feel me?
I feel like you have a lot of grace though. Not to say it's a fault or anything.
No, I do think I have too much grace.
You're very. I feel like we're kind of where we're opposite at. Like I'm quick to you fuck up, yeah, out of here, and you're
there
like
need to be a balance.
Yeah, but I mean within that though, I could say, oh, I know my boundaries and shit, but you could say you've built long, genuine relationships with people, which I kind of admire, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, I only got the same friends I've been had. Sometimes I feel like, bro, that's also with me not being as friendly as you. You're very outgoing, and I always say that. But no, I do feel like it is a good trait to have, though.
I think that there needs to be a balance though, because it definitely comes with like. There are some situations where I wish I was more quicker to just be like, I cut them off. Like even with the shorty that I'm just now telling you about, like she did not answer her phone all day. It's something that I mentioned that I don't like. Feel me? So I blocked her, but me, I want to talk. Like I really want to talk to her and be like, yo,
Yeah,
what happened there? Or like why is it like that? But it's like in reality, no. Like I told you, I don't like something. You keep on doing it, you get cut off. Like it's really it can
it
be
should be that simple
should
type
be that
shit.
simple. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's important to have a balance because sometimes you do get walked on or
Taking
like
advantage of
taken
and shit.
advantage of because you are a very graceful person. And I ain't gonna bring certain shit up, but it's certain things that you know where it's like, yeah, like that's a cutoff. It probably
I
should
think
have been a
always look at
cutoff.
the kid from when they pass by. Not for
Like
me.
y'all not even in it. And like I said, if you want to be in it, you know where you gotta sit.
Yo, nah, it's a fact, bro.
But nah,
It's a fact.
communication is rough though. I think growing up, like regardless of how you no, I think the way I grew up really helped me be open to communication though, because I was a very like closed off person when things would bother me. But my mother, it was just me and my mother in the house, and she would always tell me like it's just me and you. Feel me? Like you could go and you could talk to the whole family, but that don't change nothing about what's going on in this household. Like I love you, I care about you, and it can be as simple as that. And my mother, I get in trouble, or like she'll talk to me about some shit that I did wrong, and then 2 minutes later we listening to music, we chilling, we watching a movie, because it really is kind of just as simple as I'm gonna address what you did that I didn't like, and then it's on the table. You receive it how you receive it, and then we good to go. Like I feel like it most of the time communication can be that simple.
And you know what too though, but you had a good foundation because some moms don't provide security. Like the one thing
Facts,
about I will say to my mom, bro, your mom's to everybody she meets, everybody she encounters, from somebody who's been Maya's friend for dumb long and had the blessing of knowing her moms, bro, she's definitely a safe spot. Whatever you say, she's gonna take it in confidence and she's gonna give you real advice. So
facts,
yeah, that I will say, shout out to Mama Maya doing your thing. But yeah, bro, and I feel like too, like whether it's a positive fight and how you was raised, because I know we did versus my shit versus like me bottling shit up. As long as you can reflect at the end of the day and see where your flows at, you already being happy. People who don't even want to sit with themselves. Some people can't even sit within sit in silence with themselves because they gonna overthink, think too much about all the negative shit they're going through, whatever the case may be. Like you really gotta take that time to, even if it's not therapy as grand as that, to talk to your man, talk at the end of the day,
facts,
bro, talk to yourself. Cause you could try to put on this front for everybody when they go out,
facts.
acting 50 different people, but at the end of the day, it's just you and this shit.
Exactly. And how would you want somebody to do you if it was the other way around? Feel me?
It's
Like,
a fact.
but no, that foundation is such a big part of it though, because I don't know how I would be as a communicator if I wasn't if I ain't have the mother that I did for real. But nah, for real, just talk to your peoples, bro. Like it's as simple as that. Talk to your peoples. Stop cutting people off for the littlest shit and just have a conversation.
Facts.
Shoot, you'll see niggas in the basketball court. They have a whole fight and they playing in the next 5 minutes, bro.
No,
It's
it's a
not
fact.
that's not the healthiest communication, but it's their way. Like
Yeah. But it's a nigga thing too though. Like
that is a nigga thing.
we're more we can get over it type of shit versus women, they dwell on this shit. They told not told you for the little shit, stupid shit you did type shit.
Yeah, I think yeah, that's a fact.
Mm.
Talk about jealousy.
Talk about it.
Jealousy. Okay, I have a mixed feeling about jealousy.
Okay.
I feel like I feel like a lot of times there's no reason to be jealous of somebody else, especially because you never know what it took for them to get to where they are or what you're jealous of. Like you'll see somebody with a whole bunch of money and be like, "Oh, like that should be me," or "Well, why him?" Like whole time this nigga been grinding behind the scenes for three fucking years, 4 years, like to get where he at now. So I don't think it's no point to be jealous. But where the mixed feeling come in is because I do feel like all emotions are typical human emotions, and you can't really control your emotions. You can control how you respond to it, and I don't think that jealousy makes you inherently bad. I think that how you move about it makes it bad. And like I don't know if like what come to mind for me is like I don't like watching YouTubers, right?
Word.
Because I don't like watching YouTubers because I feel like damn, y'all living the life that I want to live. Like I don't want to watch y'all. I want to be y'all. Like I want to be making this money and have it. But I don't know if I would call it jealousy or more like a because the first thing in my head is not like oh fuck y'all like y'all losers. The first thing in my head is like yeah I gotta lock in. I'm sitting here watching these niggas. I need to be putting in the work that
Yeah,
they
that's
put
a
in so I
fact.
could get to where I want to get. So that's like where like jealousy has a weird I don't know connotation in my mind. Like it could go both ways.
Oh, bro. Yo, but yeah, I mean, I don't feel like that's like I wouldn't say that's jealousy. Okay, I feel like jealousy only becomes a problem when you speak on it. That's really how I feel. I feel
Mm,
like you could be because I ain't gonna lie. It's funny because I love watching YouTube. Or I watch it all the time. Like when I go home, I play my programs. 90% of the time, a YouTube or a comic or animation. But I said to say, I feel like when you go out your way to comment some hateful shit or some negative shit, like you're
yeah,
mad lame. Or
facts.
we talked about the other day. I feel like when you waste your opinion, some shit just take to the grave, my nigga. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but niggas ain't trying to hear that shit. I feel like that's the only time it becomes an issue. And really, jealousy is only rooted in insecurity or wanting more for
yeah,
yourself. You're tight because of what they have. And at the time, honestly, like niggas idolize these celebrities and these social media influencers, not knowing like they might get a lot of followers, but they don't equate to the monetary sides you think they have. They're not
facts,
millionaires out here. They might be just
facts.
getting by like that, but they're getting clout over it. Okay, so they might be getting a little check every month, but who's to say, that's really feeding their family, putting them in places they need to be? Half the time, this nigga with a nice car, it's a rental game. You don't own that motherfucker. You gotta give it back next month type shit. So I feel like when you go out your way to put somebody down because you feel like you're not in a place you need to be, now that becomes a problem.
Yeah, that's definitely just at that point you just a hater. Like
Yeah, like
you're a hater. Like
that
it's
shit whack.
never like and if you could sit back and look at somebody's life and be like, oh, I want this, and then that's just it, and just be hateful about it, then
Yeah,
you are
like
your biggest
you're the
problem.
problem, bro. Like
You're the biggest problem.
every time I do a podcast, or even when I'm not doing a podcast, I watch a lot of podcasts. Really, to you gotta learn your craft, bro. Study your shit. So if I want to do this shit, I want to do it right. So I'm watching niggas body language. I'm listening to the vocabulary and what the words they're using. Why? Because I want to be like you in a sense of
Right.
I feel like I speak. And I say this all the time. I speak very fast. Sometimes I rush my words, and I'm just learning that even when we took over confidence, more confident people they think before they speak, and they talk in a very slow tone and gather their words first.
That's
So if
real.
I'm watching people who do that, then I'm studying what you're doing now. It's not coming from a place of hate. Jealousy is coming from a place of trying to be better and better myself. I'm better
Right.
when I talk as the music goes down.
Nah, but that is a good way to like rationalize it. That's why it's like is it jealousy or is it like admiration, if
That's
anything?
admiration. I feel like it only becomes harmful and jealous when you try to put somebody down in the middle because you know they're in the place you want to be, so you put them down for it.
Facts.
Or like I said, you can feel how you feel. Like you say, we all humans, we all got human emotion. That's cool and all, but once you vocalize your opinion, then you become just as lame as the next nigga, bro. Like, shut the fuck up
Yeah,
sometimes.
not
That's
and
really
like
how I feel.
and you ate when you said like jealousy really comes from insecurity, and and then you'll make excuses, and I feel like it's a lot of times like what you want you can get, but you're not doing the things to get it, so you just gonna be mad at the next person because they willing to put in the work. Like
Which is really all you have to fucking do, bro.
that's weak. That's some weak ass shit.
That shit crazy. It's a fact though.
Don't be jealous, y'all. Don't be jealous.
And hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable in the shit you do. If you know that you're waking up every day, because that's how I used to feel. I ain't gonna lie, I was waking up every day and watching YouTube videos. It's like, nigga, at one point you're gonna start focusing on your goals. You can watch niggas and that shit cool. You can get inspiration all day. But if you ain't putting out the work, nigga, hold yourself accountable, nigga. Because at the end of the day, we could all say, oh, this is how. Like I hate that. Oh, I was born like this, and this is how I should have grown up. So I'm gonna say a fuck nigga or some shit. Or my daddy was in my life, so I don't know what it is to be a good man. But you know now what to be, my nigga. So take accountability for what you are in your life. If you know you lazy, bro, work on that shit. Which is 95% of us are fucking lazy and don't want to do shit. You think niggas want to wake up every day and front of their money, bro? If I could have a million hit my account every day with the push of a button and not do shit, I think you all would choose that. But that's not how fuck life works. So it's about taking accountability and just, like I said, pockets of a perfect, doing some shit to better yourself every day, bro. You're not gonna get there by watching other people succeed in life, or you feel me? Just that's what's just trying, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, if you too old to not be trying, whether it's bro, it's 2026. Social media is very prominent. You can even not do shit, but do a click of a button. You feel me? And record some content, get you something like try. And even if you don't succeed, trying to be 50% of the crowd without goddamn. You'll be 50% of the crowd just by trying, bro. Without regardless of what you want to do, whatever your craft is.
Yeah. Accountability is most definitely the first step in making any type of change. You have to be willing to admit that you're wrong. And it's a tough pill to swallow a lot of the times. It's a very tough thing to do, but that's literally the first step because I watched something and it always stuck with me. It says if you blame everybody else for your problems, then that's just saying that there's nothing that you could do to change them. But when you start blaming yourself, then that means that there's only one person that could change it, and that's you,
Which it really
respectfully.
is, bro.
And
Like,
that's what any situation. I like, especially like honestly, if you live in America and and the finances is an issue for you. I've been to countries where people are hustling, single mothers hustling every day. They are working from dusk to fucking dawn and deeper than that, and they genuinely can't get ahead because that's just not the conditions they live in. There's people in Afghanistan and these countries where there's war and people are dying and then they're losing their families and they're getting kidnapped and raped. Like your biggest issue is that, oh, my job not paying me enough. Like take accountability and be like, all right, like it's time for me to get off my ass and actually do something more than this job shit because I know that this job shit is just not, or deeper than job, like just do something more. Period.
yeah.
Even with any goal for losing weight. Oh, I grew up fat and my parents fed me too much. All right, and you mad grown now,
I
so
seen it's crazy. I was just watching this clip of his podcast, bro, with some white nigga, and his podcast is based on financial instability, shit like that. But he was like, she was saying, oh, I don't think you could. You haven't focused on losing weight. He's mad fat. He focused on trying to get a baby, and it was like, bro, like 9 times out of 10, you none of her role, your sperm ain't really gonna do shit because you're so fat, type shit. And he was like, yeah, yeah. He was like, you could even get on Ozempic. He was like, oh, I can't get on Ozempic, and that's all he focuses on, talking about thyroid cancer, some shit like that runs in his family, so he can't do it. He was like, what about your caloric intake, nigga? He was like, you can't eat less, you can't work out. He was like, yeah, I guess I can. Like, nigga, you don't want it bad enough to
you
fat
don't want it bad
ass.
enough, and that be the issue. You don't want it bad enough. Like if you really want it, you'll be accountable. There's always an excuse you can make. Nigga, we recording this podcast on a phone, on an iPhone. You could have said, "Oh, I don't have a professional camera. I don't have the right lighting. I don't have a studio to do it." And we are in a hotel lobby on an iPhone camera. Because if you want it to get done, it will get done. If you believe in it, then if it's something
Exactly.
that's important to you, then you'll act like it. And a lot of times, like people's lives is just on auto.
Nah,
Like
it's a fact. Niggas just living every day just to live, bro. That's some real shit.
and don't think we haven't been there. We both know we have both been those people just not trying, and I feel like that's why we can really speak on it. Like it was not that life was just so hard or we didn't have no resources or it was nothing we could do. No, it was nothing we would do. We would literally sit down, smoke, and then bitch about our problems. Like
And just spend all the money you had on gas, on
and spend
food,
all the money. Like
on
come
gas, on
on, like
food, on stupid shit, without prioritizing what the fuck we need to actually spend that shit
like
on.
it comes a point.
And even too, like with that being said, but we started those. It's some people who don't start in or just reflect on what they used to be, and you really can't do that either way. I ain't gonna lie.
The past is going,
To my
pussy.
my brother used to say, you can't change the past, nigga. But you can change your future though. So just start. And like,
Yes, and it's never too late.
nah,
Like
that's something you really gotta learn that shit, bro. It's just you and the shit. It's never too late.
it's never too
What are
late.
you in the rush for?
Do you know how many people like they hear my age and they be like, "Oh my God, you so young! Like you got so much time ahead of you, bro." It's people who became millionaires at 60, like Chris Jenner and a lot. There's a lot of people that not saying I want to wait that long, but point is like it's only over when life is over. When you stop breathing, that's when yeah, it's nothing else you could do. Until then, there's always something else you could do. Look at Stephen Hawking. This nigga had, I think that's his name. Nigga's in a wheelchair. He can't talk. He can't walk. He can't do nothing. He one of the smartest people that ever lived.
That's correct. That's nigga. The type of this.
Yeah, he was like, yeah.
And that's crazy, bro. My niggas effing bugs. I'm not to say it like
Oh
that.
God.
But bro, my thing is, you in a wheelchair, head to the side. What you typing? Like,
Right.
what you? Oh my God.
Take off your clothes. Not for him.
No, that's why I
The
had
rest
this.
of y'all could beat my ass. For him, yuck.
Who? It's that
Just
bitch.
drooling all over the place.
Nah.
Yikes.
No. As well, but that's a fact though. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Progress of a Perfect episode 3. We working, y'all. We working. So make sure y'all tune in. So,
Good talking to you, bro.
yes, sir,
Progress
yes,
over
sir.
perfection. Follow that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.